Mhm. Hello, hello, hello. How y'all doing? Come on in, come on in, come on in. Welcome to the show. I am so excited tonight. Got through Christmas, looking forward to 2024, and I'm excited because I want to share with you what's on my heart and what's on my spirit about what's coming in 24, honey. So listen, grab your little snack, honey, get you something to drink, and come on in. Ow, 2024 is right around the corner, honey. Yes. Okay. Mm. I need to probably reach out to a couple of people. Thank you for coming on in. Come on in. I see you coming in. I think I might need to let a couple of people know that I'm on. How about that? All right. All right. Honey, I ate during this Christmas holiday, honey. If I tell you I ate, I mean, look at that. I got my cheeks back and everything. Okay, I'm feeling fabulous. Look at my cheeks. I got cheeks. Yes, I'm feeling cheeky, honey. Yes, I'm feeling cheeky. Okay, I feel like cheeky baby. All right. So hello, hello, hello. Who's all in here? Who's all in here? Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Let me see. Maybe I could back up a little bit. All right, we got good lighting. I think the lighting is okay. I'm happy finally have some good lighting. Yes. All right, let me see. Let me let some people know that I'm in here. Who? Wait a minute. Um, you're gonna freak out when I show you this. You heard me? Oh shoot, my brother's here and he can't hear me. Thank you for the thumbs up. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Like for real. Come on in, come on in. I'm giving y'all time to come in, sweetie. All right, so 2024. We're gonna start with New Year's resolutions. I want to start with the New Year's resolutions, okay? Mm. I am not going to have a New Year's resolution. Nope, 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 nope. I have plans, but I'm not gonna say that I have a New Year's resolution. Okay? All right? That's not gonna happen this year. This is the one year that I'm not going to say, oh, this is my New Year's resolution. This is what I'm gonna do. This is the year that I'm gonna allow what's meant to manifest, what's meant to come into fruition with ease. And I'm going to go um, according to life's destiny and plan and use my wisdom and know how to maneuver based on my experience. I am no longer going to try to put those wishes out there and be disappointed. This time, whatever God has, the source, the creator has in store for me, I am in alignment with that and I'm okay. That's what I'm going to do as far as resolutions are concerned for 24 because 24 is the year of karma, the year of karma, and it's also the year of revelation. This is definitely, I think 23 is also the end of 23. Many of you will agree, the tail end of 23, where we are now. Are you guys with me when I say you're beginning to really see people closest to you for who they are? People are dropping the mask, and I don't think they're aware of it. Many people are just, you're just seeing them for who they are, and they're not even aware of it. It's not even intentional. Um, it's like a veil, like, Creek always say, the veil is lifting, the veil is thinning, the veil is moving, is leaving, the veil is gone or whatever. And it's true. It's so true that it's sickening when you realize yourself that you alone have been tolerating and putting up with crap for years that you had the power to just simply ignore, walk away from, um, delete, leave it alone, move away from. But for some reason, our hearts were connected to problematic people, negative people, demonic people. killers of your dream. And now it has become easy, and it's becoming easier to do what? To just walk away, to detach from those type of energies, from those type of people. So in 2024, this is definitely a year. 24 is the number six, okay? The number six, okay? So you got three and three, okay? The Trinity twice, all right? So the number three is very, very powerful. So you have an opportunity right now to step into your destiny guilt free. This walk into 24, no longer the person you were from the beginning of your life until the beginning of 24. You're no longer that person. You are your best self. Hi, Yesenia. I cannot believe you're in the house. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Now, this is a good sign right here. Yesenia's in the house. Yesenia, come on in, girl. I'm so happy to see you. So please, 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 please step into 24 free. That's your freedom. You got your freedom. 24 is freedom. I want you to sit back and I want you to allow all of those past karmic debts to come back, good, and make peace and repent for those things that you feel like could come back in a negative. If you just, make peace and you repent and you admit to yourself, to your higher power, your mistakes and so forth, then you will have leniency, but you can step into 24 with a clean slate, a fresh start in your heart. And you can step into 24 and literally know that it is imperative and it is vital to your spiritual survival that you leave people behind that don't wish you well, don't mean you well, don't serve you well, don't prosper you in thought, don't prosper you in deed, don't prosper you in promotion and celebration. They don't prosper you in support. They don't prosper you in good feeling and well wishes. You have to move on to your destiny. It's the year of destiny. It's the year of destiny. This is the year of destiny. This is the final year before shit hit the fan for us to go ahead and get our blessings. It's almost like it's lottery winner time. Okay, we're going to announce all the lottery winners that have been last but now are first. Those that were having their hell but now will have their heaven. So this is a fact. I know what I'm talking about. Many of you, this will resonate with. Okay, so I'm telling you, 24 is the year of karma. It's for you to sit back and be like, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And and ain't nothing wrong with you being a little happy inside. Because God knows the truth. Okay, so if you have a little bit of happiness to see somebody get their you know what back, let them get their you know what back, honey. I'd be like, well, I ain't trying to be happy and celebrate your karmic debt and karmic payback for how you treated me, but I'm not trying to act like, then I'm not kind of like, enjoying a little bit of justice. You know what I'm saying? Baby, you're going to see people that have just been the straight up devil to you. They're going to come back with their tail between their legs. I'm not sure I want to apologize because they about to get it. They about to get it. Oh my God. They about to get it. They about to get it. And you pray for them. That's what you do. Say, Father, have mercy on them. Have the mercy on them I can't have. Have the forgiveness on them I don't have. Have the mercy and the leniency I just don't have. Have the patience for them I don't have, Lord. I know I don't have it. I'm no longer praying and asking him for patience with people that don't deserve my patience or my time. I put them, that's why they say put them in God's hands. Okay. I am not strong enough. I don't have that much time. God is eternal. God is infinite. I don't have infinite time to waste with these people. And that's the truth. Okay. And you can live your life walking away from all the toxicity that you should have walked away from many, many years ago. This whole message is about knowing what you need to do for you. Excuse me. You got to do this for yourself, honey. And nobody else gonna do it for you. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna get better lighting. Hold on. I need better lighting. Oh, they okay. What is going on? Okay, got it. So please don't feel guilty when you got to go on and move into your highest calling. We are called in our lives to do things, to reach our destiny. Know your nature. Your nature is good. You have a good nature. So don't feel guilty when you have to leave somebody behind whose karma needs to be paid. Sometimes we're interfering with other people's karma. We're interfering with their karmic debt. We have to stop doing it. I'm not gonna feel sorry no more for somebody that just don't care to change, don't want to change, not trying to be a better person, not trying to treat me better, not trying to own up to their faults and their part in just being negative. Okay, we're gravitating to the positive. About 5 to 10, maybe about 6 or 7 years ago, we were all talking about. I remember here in this live, we were all talking about a shift. Remember, we were talking about the shift. There's a shift. There's a shift. We were talking about this shift in consciousness and a new earth, a new mindset, a new reality was coming, a merging of a new this, a new that. Well, it has happened. Okay, it has happened, and so some of us just didn't make. They didn't. The ship came in and they didn't get on it. I know that I'm on my ship. Are you on your ship? Did you catch your ship? If you have your ship haven't come in yet, it has come. Now you're there. 2023 is closing up, and the ship is about to take off. Please do not let the ship take off. Ship 2024 is about to take off, and you need to be on it. And some of these people that are standing at the dock will not have a ticket, and they can't get on. And you're gonna have to be okay with them not being able to get on. And it may be relatives, it may be close friends, it may be a lover, it could be anybody, and they just didn't make it, honey. They didn't make it. So pray that they make their ship should another ship come in for them. Some people will never make their ship. And you have to be able to be okay with that. Are you going to not be okay with going to heaven? Let's say you are blessed to be judged and go to heaven. Okay, are you going to be like, oh, I don't want to go to heaven because my cousin didn't go, or my boyfriend didn't go, or my best friend or my child didn't go? Sometimes we have to go ahead on and get to our heaven because we earned it. We deserve it. Okay. And don't feel guilty about it. And that's what we're going to talk about tonight. I want to thank you, Cece, for coming in. Hello, Denny. I'm so excited. Yesenia is in the house. We miss you, Yesenia. We miss you so much, honey bun. I hope you had an amazing Christmas. Okay. You and yours. Let me see here. My phone keeps showing I have a low battery. I better correct that real quick. Okay, so talk to me. How are you guys? How was your Christmas? Okay, let's connect. Let's communicate here in the chat. I came on just for you. I almost wasn't gonna come on. My brother's here. He's over there chilling. He has his earphones on. He don't hear nothing I'm talking about, honey. So is this resonating with you? I know Yesenia says she can feel this. She feels this. It just came to my spirit as we close out 23, how I feel about 23. So what I feel about, for me, I feel 23 was a year of getting my act together, a year of, I think, personal atonement. And a lot of people think and mistaken the word atonement for punishment. for like, having to be punished. I'm right on time. I've been trying to reach you. I'm live on my show, but I'm gonna call you as soon as I'm off.
Mama D live on the air.
Yes.
Niggas, you front row right here.
Yes, 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 honey. This is my girl Ink, honey. Yes. I was talking about you earlier today. I'll tell you about it. I was telling my sister about you. And
yes, sister, you've been
yes.
on my
Oh,
mind.
you better sing, girl. You better sing, honey. So we're gonna
Is it a
talk.
full moon?
I'm live on. Yes, it is. I want you to look at the moon. I'm live on the show now, and
Okay,
I'm
I'm gonna
talking
tune
about.
into the show.
Tune in. I'm talking about 2024. So you.
Okay.
Oh, she does have. Say they say you have a beautiful voice. Well, I'm talking to the infamous Ink. Ink is a
Oh,
songwriter.
thank y'all.
She has a small little appearance in the movie, Beyonce's movie Renaissance, and I'm not gonna give away too much. Yes, but
Yes.
she's in the movie Renaissance. Love you, and come and check it
Love you.
out. I'm talking about
I
24.
love you. Yes, I do.
Yes, you do. Love you,
All
Ink.
right now.
Okay, baby.
Peace.
Bye.
Peace.
That's Ink. She's a songwriter. She has 3 songs on Beyonce's Renaissance album, and she's my like a daughter to me. We're going to be working on songs and writing songs in the near future, but she's one of my daughters, and she's in the Renaissance documentary. So she's the one when Beyonce says, "How many Virgos? Who the Virgos or something like that in the house?" And she's there. You see her like real quick, but her name is Ink, and she co-wrote with other writers Alien Superstar and like some other songs on Beyonce's Renaissance album. Mm. But anyway, so back to 24. Please, please, please take me serious when I say this. Please go ahead and embrace that newfound feeling of relevance. 24 is going to restore. 24 is the year of restore. 24 is the year to restore. 24 is the year of relevance. If you have not felt relevant, you will now. And those that have caused you to feel relevant, I'm sorry, are going to marvel at the table that has been prepared before them. They will be footstools. A lot of us are going to see change. A lot of us are going to have no choice but to see great change that is necessary. So please, whatever y'all do, yes, it does feel nostalgic. It feels nostalgic. What it feels nostalgic. You got it, CC. Thank you. That's exactly what I wanted to say. Because that's exactly how I'm feeling. I'm feeling nostalgic. It's like a good meal that makes you want to lay down and go to sleep. It's like a it's like a finally feeling your complete self for who you really truly are. It's like, oh my God, I'm back from a long vacation. I'm back from a long sleep. I just woke up from a long sleep that I thought was my reality. I've been in that dream state for so long. I thought that was it. That's what it feels like to me. It feels like a coming home to my senses. It feels like a a rebirth. I feel renewed, restored, revamped, revived, alive. I feel alive. Like I just got a shot of healing, a shot of new life. Like, give her a shot and it's gonna bring her back. It's gonna fill her face out. It's gonna brighten her eyes. It's gonna give her the weight where she needs it. It's gonna rejuvenate her faith. It's gonna rejuvenate her beliefs. It's gonna restore her old dreams. It's gonna give her the energy, the vitality. She's gonna feel like a whole new person. It's like a booster shot of life. It's like another shot, another opportunity. It's like a too good to be true, that life really is fair. And oh my goodness, you really can have a new beginning. You really can surrender. You really can forgive. You really can. There is a place in life that washes away all the old and allows you to emerge like a butterfly coming out of a cocoon. That's 24. Why do you think they have shows called 24? You know what I'm saying? Why do you think the number 20? I was born on the 24th day of March. The 24 means something to me. The number 6 is a very, very, very powerful number as well. You know, I know we all attribute luck to the number 7, but the number 6 ain't to be played with, baby. Cece said, I feel like I've aced the test and now I have to apply the lesson. I feel the same way. And I feel like it's been a long time since we've been here because we've been here. We've been here, but it's been so long. It could have been 25 years for some of us. It could have been 30 years for some of us. It could have been 35 years for some of us. But we've been at this place before. We were once at a place where our consciousness burst open. It felt like, and the experience was as if the Creator Himself opened our head and poured out wisdom, poured out knowledge, poured out information, and we was like scrambling to try to piece it together and try to figure out if we're crazy or we're brilliant, we're crazy or we're genius, or maybe it's not us at all. We've tapped into something greater. So now we're supposed to be able to, like you say, we're supposed to put all that into action and maneuver to our destiny with ease. We're supposed to now be able to recognize the devil in your mother, the devil in your father, the devil in your children, the devil in your significant other, the devil in strangers and friends. You're supposed to recognize the demons and their mission and their whole soul assignment to distract, to delay, to depress, oppress, suppress, depress you. And when you're able to see with crystal clarity, which is what's happening now, you're going to be all right. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. But now, yes, honey, ow, you can sashay to your destiny and be okay, honey, because you can see now. Now you can see. See, you got your glasses on. And this manifestation talk, many of us are not foolish enough to truly believe that we possess on our own great powers untold to be able to manifest on our own. You're not manifesting nothing. You're not doing that. You are not doing that. Greater is He that is in me than he that is in the world. So you ain't manifesting. I'm so sick and tired of the manifestation message. I get it. I'm with it, but I'm not with it in that aspect. I'm with it in this aspect. And the aspect and the truth of we pray, we have faith, and it is given. That's manifestation. We have faith and we're believing, and that's all they're trying to teach you away from the giver, away from the provider. They want us to believe it's all us. We don't need God. We don't need Him. Just breathing in and out. When you go, that's the Y and the H. When you breathe out, it's WH. That's Yahweh. God's name is in your very DNA. Look it up. It's in your DNA. When they broke it down, they came up with the Y and the H and the W and the H, and that is Yahweh. So you can't even breathe without praising God. Your lungs, praise God. Yahweh. I can't do it alone. I can't do it alone. I can't do it by myself. And that's what 23 taught me. 23 taught me I can't do it alone. I can't make it alone. And we have to remember that some of us are so blessed and will be blessed that we have to remember, let's say God was talking to you and the Creator was saying something to you. The Creator took you in as you were and made you who you are. You are my rising star. Now do I hear you tell me somehow you've outgrown me? Time to move ahead, forgetting where we started. Don't turn your back on me now. We've come too far for you to leave. You won't make it alone. You won't make it alone. In 24, you won't make it alone. You must maintain what got you here, and that is faith, prayer, and the ability and the willingness to do your part. And that is just, you got to get up and make the donuts. I got to make the donuts. But once you get up to make the donuts, you will be carried. You will be assisted. See, nobody ever said that the work has to be hard. You just have to do it. And you can do hard things. You guys are doing great with thumbs up. I didn't come on here tonight for thumbs up, so I'm happy for the 4 thumbs up that I got. And those of you that are in the bushes, if you feel like giving me a thumbs up, I would appreciate it, but it's not necessary. I just hope that the message reaches you, because throughout 24, I'm going to be a lot more serious about the message. And I will be returning to better streaming, because I'm going back to StreamYard I'm going to have the backgrounds and all that stuff, the green screen thing going on. I'm going to tidy up the show, because I am now seasoned and ready to get really serious with my message. I'm ready now. So 24 is going to be a lot more serious, and like way back in the past, we had a lot of fun, but I'm going to really take the show more serious. And the reason is because I had a talk with my girl, Miss Star Goddess, Miss Sprinkle, and she was like, I really think you should be a lot more, invested in your show. I don't think you should give up your show. I don't think you should toy with that. I think you really could blow up. I said, well, I don't care about blowing up. She said, what I mean is you can really do well if you go ahead on and upgrade and, go ahead on and invest in your show, and, get StreamYard again and get the green screen and go ahead and tell your message, whatever your messages are. I think this is a good time for you to do that. And I agree with her. Also, so, I'm very, very humble, and I have the money, but I don't like to spend money on stuff. So, my friends have been telling me, why don't you get off this I don't know everything about these phones and stuff, because I'm old. I'm 55 years old, so I could care less if it shows a blue or green. And so, I had this long talk again about getting an iPhone, and I'm like, I'm not gonna spend this money. You get it, I'll have it. I have a few people that want to buy me an iPhone, so we'll see what happens. But I'm content with this phone, to be honest with you. I'm content with what I call my throwaway, won't have to worry about phone. I do not need an iPhone. As long as I'm able to talk on this thing, and I'm able to check my messages and make my money, I'm okay. But some people seem to take you more serious when your technology is upgraded. So we'll see what happens with that. My sole focus right now is on my personal development, on my personal upgrade, on my personal leveling up. Okay. I could care less about the material leveling up, but I want to be, now taking a lot more serious. I want to be taking, thank you for the thumbs up. I want to be taking a lot more serious, and because it's time to be more serious. You guys have seen me play a lot. You guys have seen me in the past do shows with puppets, and you guys are still here. But the message is more important right now as we look at the situation financially that's happening in our world, and our finances, and the way the credit is happening, the way people are now, and we're going from credit cards to pay later. That's dangerous. It's a new form of layaway. Okay, so I want to talk about that too. I want to talk about where we're going with the credit cards and the old system of layaway and credit cards, and people, using their credit cards and just racking up, the bill and not paying it. Don't you think that's hurting the economy? Don't you think that's messing up the banks? Don't you think that's gonna cause the banks to start trying to maneuver and come up with all kind of slick ways to get their money back? Like, just take your money. Okay. Oh, that was a cyber attack, and we don't know where your money is. Anything could happen. Don't you think that's possible? So people are just playing with the credit, honey. Child, I'm just gonna run my credit up, honey. Ain't nobody paying their credit bill. Ain't nobody paying all that stuff. After 7 years, honey, you can start all over, child. I'm just gonna get what I want, honey. I can't afford that new TV, but I'm gonna get that new TV, honey. And forget it, honey. Ain't nobody paying us. So we get ready. The grid gonna be. We get ready to go off grid anyway, honey. Something that shit about to hit the fan and all that. So I'm just gonna choose the option to pay a little bit now and pay some later. That's a new form of layaway, and that's dangerous. That's dangerous. So what they gonna do is say, the hell with all this. Now everything is going to be digital, where we can turn your shit off, and you ain't nothing you can do about it. They want to be able to control your car. So when you driving your car, in the name of safety, they can turn the car off. And some people are like, "Hey, that's a good idea. I think that's great. I think we should." I don't think it's a good idea. I don't think it's great because we don't need to be controlled like that. I want to still have the say over if I want to if I want to run, if I want to stop, if I want to run the light, if I just don't take my motherfucking right to choose. I get it. We should be safe, and nobody should be driving like that. I'm only using it as an example. I want to be able to control my car myself. I don't want nobody to lock me in and then my car pull over so the police can harass me, falsely accuse me, abuse me, shoot me when I'm innocent or they got the wrong person. I might be able to drive to motherfucking safety and then explain. They get you now for not stopping immediately. You have the right to slow down and drive to a safe spot where you feel well lit and safe to then, interact. Okay. Why you didn't stop? I only drove a few feet away from where you tried to initially stop me in the dark. I need to be under some light, honey, so my cell phone or my dash cam or my body cam can capture your ass. That part. 24, no more. I am moving into 24 with my eyes open and all my faculties in alignment, honey. I'm not going to be sporadic. I'm not going to be what they call it confused. I'm not going to be double minded. I'm not going to straddle the fence. I'm not going to be indecisive. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be contradictory to my own self. I'm not going to say one thing and do something else. I'm not going to think one thing, but say or do something else. My yes would be a yes. My no would be a no, and I will mean it. I would not be backstepping and backpedaling and double tracking and all that stuff. I'm not doing. I ain't doing it. Don't you do it either. I will forgive so that I can move on, but I'm not moving backwards. I'm not idling and I'm not wasting no more time. How often have we stood beside somebody that did not reciprocate, that were not trying to do better, that were not trying to get their act together, but just holding you still, keeping you stuck? We're not going to be stuck in 24. We can't, because 25 is live or focus or fold. We're going to 25, you want to be alive. 27, you might be in heaven. I skipped 26 because you don't want to know what's coming in 26. I'm going to say that now. Oh, no. But I'm telling you right now, 24 is all we got. That's it. 24 is all we got. 24 is what we've been struggling for. We have been struggling all these years and suffering and toiling and wishing and being disappointed and wondering if God was fair and is God going to come through? When is my breakthrough going to come? And now we're out of the wilderness. You're going to know because everybody that was somebody really famous and superstar and really had a big name when you were coming up, and all those people that you loved and you idolized, and they old as hell and they dead. That's your sign. That's your signal. It's time. When I started seeing Madonna get old and wear a diaper, that it was time. Okay. When I started seeing everybody I used to like blow up and get fat and be ugly and have 3 stomachs and 5 breasts, and I'm like, oh my God, He used to be all that in a bag of nachos. Now look at him. Oh my God. I'm just saying, y'all. Are you asleep over there? My brother done fell asleep. We can hear you snore. I kept hearing you were snoring. Yeah, and believe me, they'll tell you. Bless his little heart. So anyway, now we gotta look at how much time done passed. Look at how much time. Look at the time. Okay. Oh my God. Look, it's been. Look at the time. How many years done been going? And you've been working on that same old dream. You've been working on that same old idea. You've been praying for something and you've been doing your part. Yes, you get off the beaten path, but you get right back on it. Yes, you keep trying. You keep having faith. Yes, you keep forgiving. Yes, you keep trying to have a relationship with certain people and they just keep shitting on you and shitting on you. I curse for those that don't know. I do. And you just kept forgiving and giving another chance and kept putting somebody else ahead of you and considering others first. Girl, I ain't doing it no more. Young man, I ain't doing it no more. Me, I. And I have already proven that I'm not selfish, but I need to prove to myself that I can be about myself. I need to know that I can have a great relationship with myself, guilt-free. I'm not going to feel guilty for buying myself something nice. I'm not going to feel guilty for making sure I put me first, that I eat first, that I buy my house first, that I pay all my bills first, that I take care of me first. And what's left in my saucer after my cup has run it over, I might be able to share a little bit with you, but you're not going to get the bulk of it. I'm done. I have already done my service, good and faithful servant. Job well done. Welcome to your heaven on earth. I ain't feeling guilty no more. I have tried to heal relationships and they just didn't want to heal it. I have tried to be friends with people that didn't want my friendship. I have tried to be good to certain people that did not want my goodness. They wanted from anybody but me. I have tried and tried and tried and tried. And unfortunately, it's like you have a crush on somebody, but they have a crush on somebody that nobody would probably want to have a crush on. The person that's going to be toxic in their life, the person that's, going to lead them down a beaten path and just suck all the life and vitality out of their soul, all the nutrients and the nourishment out of their body, all the minerals. Okay? And then they walking around all sunk in because that's what they chose. But you were the better choice. But the hell with you. And then after they realized that they were in a toxic relationship, they want to now come to you because you are flourishing. You're vital, vitality. You have life, and you. It's like somebody that don't eat vegetables, that don't take care of themselves, don't have no kind of regimen for good health and things like that. And they look at you and they can't wonder why you look like fresh fruit. Like you look like so supple and so, healthy and ripe, RIPE. I look very collegiate. Thank you. You're so sweet. I appreciate it. Yes. I graduated Magnum Lottie. Magnum Lottie. Okay. Thank you for the compliment. Mr. Ray in the house. Yes. Okay. Britt Brat Butterfly. Hey, yes. Okay, so anything you guys want to add to tonight's message? Anything you want to ask about 2024? I am here. I'm not here for long, but I'm here. And I want to thank you for the thumbs up and I love you guys. But so please don't feel like you owe anybody your presence and you owe them your time. Some of us need to move on from where we live, who we're dealing with. Some of us need to not feel bad or feel guilty when we have to let somebody in our life go, when we have to say goodbye to certain people, or we have to, make decisions that may seem hard, but once you make the right decision, it will seem right. It won't seem hard. It won't seem wrong once you make that decision. So that's what I want us to focus on in 24. Everything that is right for you, not considering everybody else. I want you to consider you first and how considering someone else may affect you. So if you're considering someone else, but you're not like considering how your consideration for them will affect you, then you're already making a big mistake. You're already stepping into 24 on the wrong foot. It's about you. It's about restoration. It's about self-love, self-indulgence. It's about self-preservation, and it's about self, and it's about time. It's about time. Okay? You've already come full circle. Some of us have come full circle many times, and you are running out of time. That's why I'm wearing this. Okay? This is a little hourglass. Okay? You turn it upside down, the sands will start to move. Okay? This is an hourglass. All right? This is my gift. One of my gifts. My brother gave me this, and I think it's just a powerful message. The hourglass. Okay? Now, when you look at the hourglass, it has sand on the bottom. You turn it over, you see the sand start to fall, right? Well, it's time to turn it over again because it's already fallen. And this time, that's it. One side has already gone through. Now, this is all you got. So we need to look at it like that. Look at 24 like the other side of the hourglass. You've already ran through the first side, the first chance, the first cycle. This is it, y'all. No matter how you slice it, you gotta have to understand this is it. Look at the economy, look at where the world is, look at where the food is, look at where technology is, look at where TV is, look at where the celebrities are, look at how they're tearing down all the successful black billionaires and millionaires and stars and celebrities and people of affluence. They are tearing these people down. They are taking their wealth from them. Okay? They are policing us now. We are living, in my belief, it feels like a police state. It feels like what they call it, totalitarianism. That's what it feels like. This is my opinion. This is how I feel. And I say, since we still have that window of opportunity to make our lives what we want it to be, to get us to our utopia, our personal utopia that exists in your heart and in your mind, so that your life experience, your reality in your dimension is where you always want it to be. Don't worry about where mine may or may not be, where somebody else's may or may not be. Where are you in your dream state? Because life is but a dream, baby. Excuse me, a lot of us are so fixated on distraction. Oh, look at what's happening with Diddy and this person, and look at what's happening with this person, that person, and they're taking focus on your ass. You worried about the people that God said he was going to take from them and give to you. And you sitting up here worrying about you watching that promise come to life. The wicked, everything that the wicked has acquired is your storehouse of blessing. There's a transfer, baby. That's all. You're going to see false prophets fall. You're going to see celebrities that have made deals with the devil. The devil coming to collect, baby. That's all. Those who were first shall be last, and those who were last, which is us, shall be first. But the reason it'll be you is because you were a loyal, good, and faithful servant. You made some mistakes. Yes, you made some mistakes. Yes. You made some mistakes. You may have even grunted, and you may have even had some bad things in your heart and feelings towards God, the creator, the source, but you got past that, and you may have, asked for atonement, forgiveness, and God knows your true heart, your true nature, and looked over a lot of things and still want to bless you because your core is good. That's all. You have not lost your faith. You may have grunted, you may have gritted your teeth, gnashed your teeth a little bit, but you never lost your faith. And that's all God care about, honey. You still kept a good heart. You still preserved a really, really good heart. And that's why you're going to be blessed in 24. I'm telling y'all, some of y'all don't, this message ain't for some of y'all. This message is for people that have endured till the end. This message is for people that thought they were cursed. This message is for people that thought it wasn't going to happen. This message is for people who loved people and they shitted on them. This message is for people. I do curse for those that don't know me, who I am, and you're just watching. I do curse. Okay, I am not a prophet. I am not a preacher. I'm none of that. I'm just a good person that's trying to speak the word of goodness and promote creativity and the creative. But back to what I'm saying, this is going to be an amazing time for us, okay? And I want us to just really revel in it, but don't show off and don't become arrogant, because pride cometh before the fall. So you want to maintain it. And we're going to be talking further and further as we go into 24, how to maintain the blessing that we're stepping into. Baby, I know I'm going to look better. I'm going to feel better. I'm going to dress better. I'm going to act better. I'm going to have better. I'm going to do better. I'm going to be better. Everything going to be better. And we need to stop claiming things that don't belong to us. We love to claim, oh, I claim this and I claim that. And I stopped doing that. Only thing I'm claiming is what I know I deserve. I deserve happiness. I'm claiming that. I'm claiming peace. I'm claiming it for me. And I would love to claim it for you, but I need you to claim it for you. And I can then join you with 2 or more gathered in his name. It can happen. Okay. But I'm tired of claiming stuff for other people that sitting on their behind and not trying to even do the first step. Take the first step. I'm going to stop drinking alcohol, but I'm not tonight. I done already quit. I don't smoke weed no more. I don't drink. I don't do nothing. No, I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't smoke weed. I don't do none of that no more. I have prepared for what I knew was coming. I am putting my childish ways aside. And I'm not saying it's bad to smoke weed, but for me, I have, it's like, okay, it's just, that's it. It don't do nothing for me no more. Just like all the sex I done had in my life, it just don't do nothing for me no more. Like I could not have it and be okay. You know what I'm saying? But now I only crave sex with one person. Oh, yes. I used to taste the rainbow, honey. I was like a bag of Skittles. Oh, taste the rainbow, honey. But now that I'm older and thank God I'm in my health, I don't have that. The thrill is gone. The thrill is gone away. I don't know. I still got my thrill. It's just not shared with everybody. I'm not Thriller. I don't need all them backup dancers, honey. How you doing? No. Okay. I can do that dance with one sucker. Now, with that said, she's done shopping, folks. Baby, I'm done, honey. Yeah, my card is maxed out. I am done, honey. I'm over it. It never filled me up. It never gave me nothing. It never gave me nothing. I felt like I was going blind and all the fluid in my back was drained out. Too much sex, honey. You go blind and the fluid in your back drain out. And I was listless and lifeless and listless and just humdrum and dry. I was so dry I couldn't even blink my eyes. They kept getting stuck because I was just so, just drained. And all that love and all that sex and all that, you know what I'm saying? Release. They didn't stay. It didn't keep them. It wasn't good enough. I mean, my stuff wasn't good enough or something. I don't know what it was. Okay? I'm just done, child. They call it menopause. Oh! I didn't know that. I'm 55. I had no idea I was going through menopause, but the men all paused. I don't want them no more. I am done, honey. I don't want, only thing I want is my peace of mind, a great relationship with the creator. I want to be able to sing on the road and meet good people and share good conversation, eat good food, honey. Watch a good movie every now and then. Come on YouTube and enjoy you guys. Visit with some family and stuff and plan my burial. I'm serious. That's it. That's it. I didn't got time for it. Travel, 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 and that's it. Be ready to go. Be ready to go. I have lived. I am happy. I'm content. I know beyond a shadow of a doubt I'm a good person. I have a great relationship with God. I'm good. I'm good. But all that chasing men and trying to be in a relationship and looking for love in all the wrong places and wishing my mama would love me and hug me, wishing my daddy would love me and hug, wishing my sisters and brother would love me, cousins, aunties, nieces. I don't wish nobody to do nothing for me no more. I do it for myself. I'm content. I'm happy. And it's so weird because now that I am literally putting me first, everybody then came around and trying to be there. And that's good. But see, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on me. That won't be a third time because I'll be a damn fool. It's when you take your energy back, it's when they dry up. When you call your energy back, they be dry. That's when they turn to the living dead. And then you realize all this time they've been sucking up my youth. They've been sapping and drinking up my nectar, my divinity, my goodness. They've been drinking from my blessings. I did not know that I was baptized for them. I'm like, oh my goodness, y'all been drinking all my holy water. I'm sitting up there draining my life, draining me, making me, sad and depressed because I don't have their approval. I don't have their presence. They don't want me around. Stealing my essence, my youth, draining my life force, draining my ancestral goodness and favor. Some people are hitchhikers. They hitchhike. They're demons. They hitchhike on your glow. They hitchhike on your divine presence. They hitchhike on your heart. They hitchhike on your goodness, on your blessings, on your restoration, on your calling. And then when they don't have you, they're like a demon roaming like the devil for whom he can devour, who he can. Yeah, you can hear my brother over there. Yeah, he's sleeping good, baby. That's that good eating, honey. We had some barbecue. We had steak. Baby, we went to a steakhouse, honey. He over there snoring. Baby. That's okay. Just let him be a background noise, honey. That's background, honey. That's that AMSR, what they call it, SMR, ASMR, whatever they call that. Yeah, let that be. It's putting me to sleep too. I'm over here trying to talk, and he over there. He's sleeping lovely, honey. Yes. Okay. And then my voice I do have that kind of voice, Yes, human hitchhikers. Yes, come on, Mr. Ray. Come on. You know what I'm talking about. I'm writing a book about it one day. I'm going to write a book about that because it's true. I just realized something. The Bible says, ignore the devil, he shall flee. Start ignoring people that just always got to start some shit and watch them do everything in their power to start some shit with you. Act like when you used to go off on their ass, don't do it because even that is what they want. Oh, they love it. They need to ignite a fire. You add 20 years to their life when you give them what they want. When you give a dirty, evil, low down, low vibrational, vampiric motherfucker an ounce of energy, you got somebody in your family right now that no matter what you do, they don't like you. No matter what you say, they don't like you. And they'll sit next to somebody that don't even like them and try to win their approval while they try to talk about you to that person that don't even like them. And then when that person reject them, they look at you and try to apologize later, but they don't really fuck with you. But you're the only one that'll show up and help them when they need it. You're the only one that help pay their bills. You're the only one that call and check on them. You're the only fucking person that really give a damn. Child, leave their ass where the fuck they at. Thank you for the compliment, Mr. Ray. Leave them where they at. I'm tired of us feeling sorry for our killers. Give that energy to somebody that love you. Give that energy to Cece. Give that energy to Britt Brat Butterfly. Give that energy to Denny. Give it to Creek. Give it to me. Give it to roses and peonies. Give it to us in the group. Now, damn some of them people in your family. And that's the truth. Not all of them, but just those deserving until they get it together. And I promise you, by the time they get it together, you would have already went home to glory. You won't even live to see it. You're not going to live to see it. Or they're not going to live long enough to change. It's too late. That's the nice message. It's too late for some people. Yes. It's too late. You cannot connect your IV to my arm no more. Fuck you. You walking around, you got a leech on your back, you got a leech on your leg, you got a leech hanging off your ass, you got a leech on your face. Leave them leeches where they at. They miserable. Some people are going to die that way. Some people don't care to care. Some people don't care to change. Some people don't want to hear about their wrong. Some people just love an argument. They live off of that. Maybe it's where they come from. Maybe maybe that's the old way. I'm in the new way. I'm not in the old fucking way when people didn't have cell phones and televisions, and when people didn't have motherfucking Wi-Fi and internet and social media to keep them entertained and so forth. So all they had was to start shit with each other, to keep people, in mess and gossip and all that, because that's all they had, them old rotary goddamn telephones where you do like that and you do like that before the push button. These people are so fucking satanic, demonic, and evil that don't want to grow, don't want to change. They got to keep family mess, family dramas, family gossip. They can't show up and be positive. They got to walk around all day and store shit. They talk to this person. Oh, hi, how are you? It's so nice to see you. It's been so long. Child, I ain't got time to hear about what you about. As soon as you start trying to gossip to me, I got, baby, okay, honey, well, honey, I wish I could talk to you, but, I have a phone call. I got to go. They go to the next person. Yeah, and I was over there trying to talk. She thinks she better. I'm sorry, ma'am or sir. I just can't, we're in a new age right now. We don't do that. We have something today. It's called energy and vibe. We go by vibe and energy. And, we have so many memes that protect us from narcissists and people like you. And, so all the narcissists are feeling it right now. All the negative Nancy's and the naysayers and the hateful ones they only have each other to feed off of. And if you hungry and the only people around you are starving, you're going to eat each other up. All you're going to do is have each other to eat off. So they need your light. They need your presence. They need your goodness. They need your attention. They need your focus. They need your care. They need you to care. They need your interest. Don't give them none of that shit. Starve they ass to death. And don't feel guilty because you've already done every fucking thing you can. There's nothing else left to do. Some of us need to realize there's nothing left to do. There's nothing left to do. What else can you do? What else can you do? You're going to miss your boat. And they're going to laugh at you. They're all going to laugh at you. Like Carrie. They're all going to laugh at you. They can't wait to see you miss your boat. They can't wait to see you stress the fuck out. They can't wait for you to need them. They can't wait to have control over you. Walk the hell away. Yes. Roses, walk away. Don't look back. Don't feel guilty. They did this. Sometimes we have to walk away from our thieves. We have to walk away from our murderers. We have to walk away from the purse snatchers. We have to walk away from the life snatchers. We have to walk away from the people that just gotta start shit with you. They don't like you because you happy. They don't like you because you walk straight. Walk up straight. Your back is arched. They don't like you because you have confidence. They don't like you because you have endurance. They don't like you because you still have a dream. They don't like you because you still have faith. They don't like you because you know how to put them in their place. They don't like you because you don't give a damn. Thank you so much for the love. In 24, you better, my beautiful brothers and sisters, you had better take this message serious in 24. I'm leaving it up. I am not going to even make it just for members. This is going to stay up all year. I'm not going to change my mind. I'm going to leave this message up. And I'm telling you right now, please, whatever you do, please go back to this video and remember that when you're dealing with an auntie, you're dealing with a cousin, you're dealing with a boyfriend, an ex-boyfriend, an old friend, a new friend, a current friend, you're dealing with a neighbor, a co-worker, a boss, any fucking body. You remember that you don't have to tolerate it. You don't have to entertain it. You're not gonna lose no blessings, and you're not gonna lose no brownie points. It's just not healthy for you. It is going to drain your ass dry, and it will show up in your health. Okay, time is speeding up. Time is going fast. You notice how fast time was moving in 23? Well, it's gonna go even faster in 24. If time is speeding up, it's going further into time. If it's going further into time, it's going faster every time. I ain't got time. I just don't have time. Like Auntie Maxine said, honey, she said, reclaiming my time. Well, that's what you better do. You better call back every ounce of energy you ever frivolously allowed somebody to take and that you have given away. People that have drained you and you were just naive and you were not informed and you didn't know better and you was just like something that a leech got onto and you didn't know how to get it off and all that stuff. But now you do. Now you can protect yourself. You are restored. And so that means you have new blood. You are filled up. Your cup runneth over. Okay. You have had a blood transfusion and it's fresh new blood. And I'm telling you right now, when you walk into 24, the same vampires going to be there, but you're going to recognize them and you need to not stop and give them your time. They can't even hug me. They can't even hug me. I'm passing through. I'm not stopping by. This is not a visit. I'm passing through. Hey, see you later. Gotta go. Hey, Diane. Hey, little ugly. Damn, she act like she don't know nobody. No, I don't know your spirit. Depart from me, you evil person, you evil doer, for I do not know you. Even God will do that to your ass. I don't know you. It's me, Diane. I don't know you. I know of you, but I don't know you. It's me. Don't let them come back. If they hurt you, that's it. They hurt you. I saw a video where the man took a can of soda. He poured it out and then he squished that can. He smashed that can. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And he said a lot of bad things to that can and then he smashed it. And then he said, I'm so sorry when the can was all, smashed up, and he started talking sweet to that can. But that can never started to straighten out and come back to its natural state. It didn't happen. That's your soul. That's your spirit. Those are your emotions. People will come into your life and kill your spirit and then think, I'm sorry, and I didn't mean it. It's going to restore you. They don't even think that. They just say it, you know what I'm saying? But you're supposed to accept it and then restore and be okay, and everything's going to be the same again. But don't do it, baby. I'm telling you, don't do it. Because that's the work of a demon. People will gaslight you. They will play games with you. They will victim shame and blame you, and they wrong the whole time. You have people in a position of power that's supposed to protect and serve, but yet what they do is they go out and victimize and they set you up. So if that's happening and you got people in your own family that do that kind of crap, you need to be wise as you move into the world. And it's damn near like this now. The world has become like this. You in the dark. And everywhere you go, they in the dark. But when you show up, you are the light. Don't forget that. Everywhere you go is dark until you show up. Now, you don't even know you're the light. You don't even know why you can see in the dark. It's your own glow that's allowing you to see what's in front of you so that you don't bump into things. You provide light and you provide nourishment. You provide vitality for those that don't have it. So that's why people have to gossip about you or to you. That's why people have to start crap when you're around. They don't know how to let you rest. They don't know how to let you have peace. They don't know how to let you be still. They don't know how to let you avoid them. They got to be in your face. They got to come to you like a moth drawn to a flame. Sometimes you can be in a room full of people, and this one person just seem to be drawn to you because you don't want to have nothing to do with their messy ass, and they just feel inadequate. They feel rejected. They don't feel relevant because you're taking your energy back. And you're going to have to do that with everybody that has been that way with you. I don't care if it's your mother, if it's your father, if it's your uncle, your grandma, your nephew, your niece, your cousin, your dog, your cat, your children. If somebody has made you feel irrelevant or have been dogging you out and hurting your soul and victimizing your spirit, and crapping on your dreams, then you need to not feed them no more. Stop feeding them. Stop feeding them. I want you to turn around and eat the feast that is prepared before you and before your enemies. And I want you to be okay with certain people having no other recourse but to be your footstool in 24 on out, because this is it. You have done well, and it's time for you to not be guilty for your success, your personal spiritual success. And when you have it spiritually, it has to manifest in the physical. You will be successful physically. You will be wealthy materially as well, in your own right, in your own way, at whatever level that you have earned or the universe sees fit. But you will have a level of wealth and stability. You will have land, you will have houses, you will have, nice things, but more than anything, you will have peace. You would have excellent health and a sound mind, and you will have good, true friends because they will be tried and true, tried in the fire. These are people that were there when your family wasn't. These are people that were there. And then you got some family that'll be there with you too. That was good, but anybody that have been a skin tag, as Mr. Ray says, anyone that has been a skin tag, cut them off. Cut them off. And you can do it with, you can get you a silk string and you can just tie it real tight and you just pull on it and you keep pulling on it and pulling on it and pulling on it until that skin tag fall off. That's what I heard, a silk thread. Please keep it moving and don't feel guilty. Don't feel guilty. You need to take a flea dip, okay? You need to be flea dipped and you need to be re-shampooed and re-polished. You need to go through the car wash on it and don't regret the dirt that you have to leave behind. Yeah, skin tag, Rosa. Skin tag, honey. That's how we got to see some people as a skin tag. Restored, empowered, and powerful. That's right, Roses. Okay. So what are your thoughts before I close out? You guys are amazing. I'm so very impressed with tonight's thumbs up. I wasn't expecting many people because we're right, coming right out of Christmas, going into the new year. But I had to do the show because we really need this pep talk. We really need to step into 24 focused and happy and guilt-free and excited. Okay, many of us didn't even feel the Christmas spirit, but for some reason I feel the New Year spirit. I'm so excited about 2024. But I was not excited about Christmas at all. I didn't put no tree up. I didn't really celebrate. I just didn't feel the Christmas spirit. I still don't feel it, but I do feel the new year for some reason. This beautiful moon outside may be contributing to that as well. This was really needed. Thank you. Thank you so much, Britt Bratt. This was so needed. And I needed to say it. And I needed to feel it. And I needed to say it for myself because I'm exercising it and I have no choice. There are still some people you probably even haven't heard from that wished you a Merry Christmas. They probably haven't even wished you a Merry Christmas. You've been helping them all year. You've been their friend. You've been giving them advice, or you've been bailing them out of financial devastation. You have been a rock. And these people just completely forgot you existed during the Christmas holiday, but just understand that that's just how the cookie crumbled. That's just how it is. That's how it worked. When people don't need you, you don't exist. It's almost like we are in animated suspension in time until we are pulled off the shelf to satisfy someone else's need. I am no longer in the storehouse for those people. I am no longer available. I am no longer in their Rolodex. I can no longer be found. I am not in the yellow pages, and my number is not listed, honey. My supposed best friend didn't even wish me a Merry Christmas. You have no friends. How many times I told y'all you have no friends? You have no friends. The only way you're going to truly know you have friends is when they have passed a place in your life because they have shown you that they are deserving of being called your family. But you have no friends. You have no friends, honey. You don't know that you truly have a friend until the hour of your death. And if they don't pull the plug, that's your friend. An old skin tag with the hair on it. Yes, honey. I'm serious, child. Mm-mm-mm. But I'm going to tell you something. They don't know that they are blessing you to be able to let them go. See, every time we experience things like that, that's the universe letting them be the example. They're not aware of it. But that is the universe showing you they're not deserving of your presence. They're no longer entitled to what you provided for them. That you are now what I would call a volunteer for madness. Okay, you were used to bring them something. Now they know what you have exists and that it's possible, that it's in the realm of reality, because they may never have had a friend like you or knew anybody as good-hearted as you. You may have been a beacon of hope for that person, but that doesn't mean you have to sacrifice what's left of your life and your future and your time and your dreams, your fantasies, and so forth for that person. We are always allowing ourselves to be kidnapped or hitchhike, um, allow somebody to hitchhike on our path with us when we're really supposed to be on our path alone. We came here by ourselves. Even if you have a twin, you have your own destiny. We always forfeit our destiny by missing the boat every time we allow somebody else to drain our resources, to drain our focus, to be a skin tag, and to leech off of our favor. A lot of us are just blessed with divine favor and anointed with longevity. And some people can feel that you have longevity and that you have a calling on your life and that you have promise, and they just want to suck some of that into their energy, into their life, and try to steal it. But guess what? It goes into a void, empty, bottomless pit. It never ever is. That thirst is never quenched and it is never filled. Okay, so you cannot keep pouring into an empty vessel. You are blessed to have it. You are a shining example. If they don't see it because of who you are, and that's not enough, then you are wasting your time and casting your pearls to swine. That's all I'm saying. Baby, people use you as a preserve and will put you in their bunker like dehydrated food if they could. Oh, I gotta do the dance. I gotta dance and then I gotta shout. Oh, I gotta shout. Sheree, come on, girl. We gotta do a show together, girl. You coming with my kind of stuff. I would say that. I would have said that. I'm tired. I said I'm tired so many times. That should be my catchphrase. I'm tired. But I'm not claiming being tired. That's not what I'm doing. I am expressing for you what you feel, what you know you feel. You know you're tired. You know you've had enough. Your good heart will not let you have peace with moving on. That's a shame. I know, because I was you. I used to feel guilty about having to let somebody go that used to cheat on me. I used to feel guilty and feel bad when they would beg on the phone, please don't leave me. I know I was wrong. I know I did you wrong, but please don't. But yet you keep hurting me. You keep doing me dirty. I had to learn over and over and over in my life with certain people that I thought was my friend, but every time they met somebody they thought was better, was a better offer, I had a better opportunity for them, lived a little bit better, had better means, then they would always turn on me for that person, and that person would see that and then turn on them, and then they would want to come back, backpedal, and try to win my friendship and rekindle. Can we rekindle? Hell no, baby. You still a snake and you still poisonous. Okay? You cannot bite me one time and the anti-venom worked and then you come back and want a second bite. No. No. If it wasn't for that bite, I would not have even known that was possible because it's not in my DNA. I'm not a snake. All they do is shed their skin to become a bigger snake. Please recognize the snakes in your garden. In 24, people are either going to be roses or weeds. So you need to weed out the weeds and you need to prune the roses. That means clip and maintain the roses. They're going to be roses or weeds. They're going to be snakes or they're going to be what? Angels. I'm not serving nobody that whose intentions are not pure in my life. Hi, due diligence. I'm so excited. I'm on my way, honey. You're gonna see me soon. There's only one good kind of weed. I'm not talking about that weed, baby. So what we have to do is we have to live our lives in 24 focused on our dreams, focused on our, some of us want to be politicians. Go for it. Don't let nobody tell you what you can't do. And if you can't do it, you can at least do it in your own way. Some of us want to be actors or singers or recording artists. Look at what's happening in the world right now. This is your season. All the actors are on strike because the universe is, like I said, purging. Everybody is being purged. Everything is being purged. So when you see all these celebrities falling from grace, they're making room for you. Every time somebody, fall from grace or a celebrity, an actor or a singer, God called them home, that's a space available. There's only so much space and so many slots. And that is for you. That's your time. Somebody's going to fill that slot. Why can't it be you? When Aretha Franklin passed, when God called her home, somebody walked up to me and said, that slot is open and you got just as much soul as Aretha Franklin. And I'm in here thinking competition. I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. Mary J. Blige, and I love me some Mary J. Blige, y'all. But when she first started, she couldn't sing a lick, but she grew into it. You cannot underestimate what you have to offer in your season. Okay, there's always going to be only one Aretha Franklin. I may be my own version of what people may think is so soulful. Because to be honest with you, I'm not seeing a lot of soul in today's music. Everybody sound alike. They all sound like what they call a vocoder, and that's that thing that sounds like a robot. They're using auto tunes and all that stuff, honey. So, with that said, there is a place for you right now because all the celebrities are falling from grace. I'm not saying you should be the next one that falls from grace because guess what? You're going to be the one that restore what the enemy think he trying to get away with. We got to come back and we got to come in and bring the light back in. People are starving for light. People are hungry for goodness. They want divinity to come back. It's too satanic and demonic. So that's going to play out. You think the creator's just going to sit by and let the devil take over? We're bringing sexy back. Those don't know how to act. We're bringing in the light. Hold up the light. Save the world from darkness. Hold up the light. Won't you please, America? Okay, it's time to hold up the light. And that's why it's our season. It's our season. That's it. It's your season. The boat is coming in. La plane. Welcome to Fantasy Island. Please don't miss the boat. We're gonna give you a lay over your around your neck, and you can see the hula girls and drink from your coconut and just be happy because you have made it. But don't forget how you made it. How I got over, how I got over. My soul look back and wonder how I got over. Your soul will look back and wonder how you got over. That's what all those songs gonna start meaning something to you. You're gonna understand what I'm saying as time progresses into the future, as we get more and more into 24, certain songs are gonna resonate with you, that's gonna empower you, it's gonna give you that blessed assurance. You're gonna know that you know that you know that you no longer are in the struggle, that the struggle is over, that you have overcome, that you have made it through the wilderness, that your star has risen and the fountain is pouring in your life, and you have a clean slate, a new beginning, a fresh start. Yes, you have passed the test. I'm so excited. I could just taste it. You know how you gonna really know? You gonna be like Rhett Butler in the movie Gone with the Wind when he was in love with Scarlett and he chased her that whole movie. And at the end, when she lost everything and she had treated him like, you know what? And she lost everything. And at the end, she looked at him. Oh, I'm in love with you. I want you. He looked at her and he said, you know what? Frankly, I don't give a damn. And the movie went off. The whole movie was about him in love with this one woman, and she was in love with everybody but him. Anybody that had a better offer, anybody that she thought, could make her, look good and be a socialite and all that other stuff. The end of the movie, she had to wear the curtain as her dress because she was so poor. She didn't have nothing. The war had came, the Civil War had came, and they was dirt poor, and there was a depression. He was still rich and still good looking, and she thought she was gonna play him, honey. He was gonna be her come up, and she was gonna use his love for her to do that. And he looked at her and he said, "Frankly, I don't give a damn." And the movie went off. And that's how you got to be. And you can't say, "Frankly, I don't give a damn," and then come back and try to give them some of your blood and let them be a skin tag, because some people don't give a damn. He was just like her. He didn't give a damn. And that's how you got to be. Some of these people you think are going to change are never going to change. Some of these people you think are going to come around even when you move on. Stop moving on thinking that's going to change them. Stop moving on with the hopes that they're going to see the light. Some people just don't want to fucking change. Some people ain't going to fucking change. Some people don't have that in their DNA. It wasn't in their grandma. It wasn't in the ancestors. It ain't going to fucking be in them. And it's impossible. It's not in this lifetime. They were not made that motherfucking way. It ain't happening. They don't have that kind of brain. You sitting up here trying to unscramble an egg. You can't unscramble no egg. Move guilt-free. Go on and live your life, baby. Time is one. Time is two. We used to say, I'm going to tell you how I know what I'm talking about. I'm older than my birthday. I'm going to tell you something. When those euphemisms and those cliches start hitting home, your time winding up. I have on an hourglass, y'all. That's an hourglass. Time is winding up, okay? If I turn this thing upside down, I'm telling y'all right now, I woke up one day and all the euphemisms, a hit dog, a holler, and I'm saying euphemisms like crazy now. A hit dog, a holler. Do I look like Willie Foo Foo? Those euphemisms are beginning to resonate and it's beginning to be my language. I'm like, why the hell am I stuck on euphemisms so much these days? All I talk about is euphemisms now. And cliches and things that the old people used to say. It resonate. You know what I'm saying? That means I'm seasoned. And if you're seasoned, that means you are R-I-P-E. Ripe. Okay? Somebody is looking to pluck something ripe and it's going to be the right season for both of us. Okay, there's a success waiting for me, and I am ready for it. There is a happiness waiting for me, and I am ready to claim it. There is wealth that I am ready to claim. Excellent health, I am ready to claim. True friends and family, I am ready to claim. A new life, I am ready to claim. Paradise, I am ready to claim. Heaven on earth, I am ready to claim. The hell with the devil, the hell with them demons that I tried to make love me, that I tried to show along the way. Good and faithful servant, job well done. Your table is prepared before your enemies, and they are made your footstool, and you had better not look back, and you had better not feel guilty for them, for they cannot even enjoy a bead of sweat from your brow while they are experiencing their hell now. Thus saith the Lord, and you it shall last for eternity. Now you know it's something when God don't even care no more. For they have been turned over to a reprobated mind. What's a reprobated mind? Something that just cannot be undone without water and the baptism of the Holy Spirit. You got some people that just can't stand holy water, child. They're not going to get baptized. They're not going to be baptized in the Holy Spirit. They don't want it. They rather suck your nectar and drink your blood and drain your resources and just keep you bitter and keep you depressed and keep you confused. Anytime you're around somebody and you go from happy to confused, that is somebody you cannot be around. Anytime you're around somebody, you go from content to ill content. You go from joy to sadness. You go from focus to confusion, from jovial to downtrodden, from clear to depressed, and from certain to uncertain. That is your exit. That is your sign. The universe don't have no other way but to show you that way. But you still sitting up here feeling sorry for somebody that's killing you. Somebody else will come along. Let somebody else be their battery, honey. I'm sorry. I got to go. I got to go. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. That's like driving Miss Daisy, honey. You driving her and she in the backseat cussing you out and telling you how horrible you drive and trying to tell you how to drive and trying to control shit. And you was in a good mood and you just want to jump back there and knock the shit out of Miss Daisy. Bitch, you drive. I don't have a license and I don't do this. Shut the fuck up. I'll just jump out the car and let the car drive Miss Daisy off a goddamn cliff or some shit. I'm tired. I don't care no more. I don't have that kind of energy. I don't have that kind of time. I just don't have it. I don't have that kind of time. The hourglass, I just don't have it. The hourglass, the sands is going down in my hourglass, y'all. I just don't have time. I can't do it. That's tonight's message. Please step into the new. Hi, Creek. I'm so glad you came in. Step into your new year, your new life, a new reality, a new dimension. Okay, forget a new year. 24 is a new dimension. It's your best parallel heaven on earth. Okay, it's your best option. Please don't settle. Don't go into 24 mediocre. If you go into 24 with the mindset really high, then I'm telling you, you're going to meet me there. I know what I'm talking about, baby. We're supposed to be doing better in 24 now. We're supposed to be doing better. Every lesson you learn in 23 is supposed to do. This is it. You only have 24 to get it right because 25 is going to be the real game changer. Hey, time freezes. If you get hit by lightning now, you ain't never lied. What about all these glitches in the matrix? People out there feeding their chickens and then their chickens stop moving. A lot of stuff is happening that they ain't talking about on the news. They want us distracted about who's sleeping with who doing what with who. I don't give a damn what somebody doing with their body. That's their body. It's none of my business. Child, I heard so-and-so was a power bottom. I heard so-and-so was sleeping with so-and-so. I heard that's all the devil. That's all distraction. They ain't coming on there talking good talk. The people are more attracted to gossip than they are good news. I'm serious. I don't hear nobody coming. Child, I heard so and so was very happy, and so and so doing good, girl. And so child, I want to hear that shit. I want to hear some shit. They don't want to hear nothing good. You call somebody, you tell them your good news and stuff. They don't want to hear that. But as soon as you call and tell them something bad, that shit travels on the wind, honey. That shit be down the block before you even left their house. They ain't even got on the phone and told nobody. They just telepathically sent that message. Did you get that? I'm telling you. I'm done. I'm gonna put on my Ray-Bans, honey, and I'm not gonna see everybody. I'm sorry, I'm blind to some motherfuckers. Just go blind, honey. When you're around certain motherfuckers, go blind, honey. What's the name say? I'd rather go blind. Meanwhile, the earth has flattened and there is no planets anymore. That's what they're saying. Child, I'm going to tell y'all something. We can't believe nothing they say but the Bible. The Bible says that we are living in a firmament. A firmament is that dome. We are living in the Bible said it. That's all I'm going by. Is the Bible said it. And I ain't here forever. I used to be open to challenging the Bible, but I'm seeing too much of the Bible be real, and I'm seeing too much of the Bible be revealed. That's been taken out is now being revealed. And we can only go by what the Holy Spirit say to us, what it convicts in your spirit. Let he who can hear my voice, hear my voice. But this precept is not given to all priests, to everybody. Don't have this precept. It is only given to those that has been given to. That's Matthew chapter 19, verse 10, honey. So everybody's not meant to understand. But the firmament, he said it. So how you go from he said it's a firmament to now it's a big old ball? It just don't make no sense to me. It's flat as hell. This place is so flat. And then they won't even let you travel directly to Africa because it only take 3 hours to get to Africa from certain points. So how does it only take 3 hours to get to Africa? But they want to fool you and make you go all the way to Europe, go all the way around, go all the way to London, and then you got to go and then you can go to Africa. Why you got to fly around Africa to get into Africa? You got to go past Africa to get to Africa. You can fly right over the Antarctic and you there. They don't want you to see what's over there because you're going to hit that glass. You're going to hit that wall. You're going to be like, ding. Oh, what the fuck? I thought y'all said that this, y'all, ain't this something? They finding all these satellites that's supposed to be in space, but they're floating up there on hot air balloons. Everything's a lie. They can't even show you a real star. They can never show you what a real star look like. But it's giving you all that light. But the Bible says all those stars, when you see a star fall and you're making a wish, when you wish upon a star, make no difference who you are. Anything your heart desires will come to you. That's a lie from the pit of hell. When you wish upon a star, you're giving all that glory to a planet, to a star, to a body of gas. You're giving it to a fallen angel. When you see a star fall, that's an angel falling to the earth. Okay, a fallen angel. All right, you are seeing a fallen angel. I know what I'm talking about. So don't believe the hype. And that's why every time you see a star fall, and you start hearing about a lot of stars falling, you start hearing about meteor showers and shit. That's because those fallen stars are fallen angels finally coming to the earth to wreak havoc because it's their time to reign. And they're going to reign. I think the Bible says something about 7 years. And then it's going to be 1,000 year of Jesus' return. Heaven on earth and so forth, something like that. But my whole point I'm trying to make is we can't believe nothing they say. If they done taught us a whole lot of stuff, they're going back and trying to change the Bible. China allegedly or rewriting the Bible to deceive us. There's certain new Bibles out that have been what they call translated, but certain verses are just missing in the new Bibles. So we need to go backwards. We need to do everything old school. Let's go back to the old way, honey. That's what we need to do, because the devil is busy, because we're getting ready to see the Christ consciousness, the God consciousness, really sweep over this earth. And he trying to take as many people as he can. He trying to take as many souls as he can. You can't even look at TV today without seeing the devil being glorified, satanic, symbolism being glorified, people believing in anything but God. They will believe in another entity before they believe in God. They'll believe in something evil and dark if it serves their desires. So human beings can be so fucking stupid and so greedy and so desperate and so shallow if they're not considering the common sense fact that there must be a creator. If there's a devil, there must be a God. If there's a good, there must be an evil. Just like there's a light and a dark, there's an up and a down, there's a black and a white, there's a round and a flat. And it just sickens me, because so many of these people are in high places, or they have good jobs or great careers and great education, but too damn stupid to have common fucking sense. Okay? That's a big old light bulb falling from the sky. That's all I'm saying. You need to watch The Truman Show, Mama D. You have watched that movie. Yes, I've watched The Truman Show, but y'all need to watch that movie called Red. What's the name of the movie? It's something red, something. I got Red Moon. Red Moon, honey. Y'all need to watch Red Moon. It's a good movie, baby. It's about these women living in the 50s, and their husbands go to work. They all drive like these old 50s cars. All the houses look the same. It's just Truman Show, but in another way. It's called Red Moon. And these women are riding. No, that's not it. It's not called Red Moon. What is that movie called? Hello? What's the name of that movie, the 50s movie? When all the ladies are, their husbands. Yeah. What is it called? How are you, darling? How you doing, darling? Or how are you, darling? It's called How Are You, Darling? Right? Don't worry about it. But it's called How Are You, Darling? But look it up. It's a movie. It's a movie about 1950s, and the ladies are living their best lives, honey. They're leveled up. They don't pay for anything. Oh, put it on my husband's car, darling. And all of a sudden, one of the ladies realized something's not right. It was the black lady. She was like the only black lady when all these white ladies, and she was maybe two black ladies, but she was one of them. And she was like, something's just not right. Everything's too perfect or whatever. And the husband would kiss them. They'd all jump in the car and go to work at the same time. And the ladies would, hug them and have their coffee ready, be ironing and wiping the windows, and just dressed in the 50s clothes, play their record and be happy and drink and all that. But then she cracked an egg and there was nothing in it. It was just an eggshell. She cracked another one, just the eggshell. Something was wrong. It was called How Are You, my God, it's called How Are You, Darling? It's just like The Truman Show. But anyway, we just watched it. How are you, darling? Or something like that. But the bottom line is, this a movie spoiler, I have to spoil it. But the bottom line is, one woman starts, like questioning, then another woman started questioning. So she started looking and she started following where her husband goes, because they can only go so far. Then they have to turn around, but he can keep going. So one day she said, forget that. And she just went on and she saw where her husband be going, and she went up there and she realized that it was all fake. Everything was fake. So she was like, oh my God, this is all fucking fake. Why am I here? She started remembering who she was and her real self, and come to find out, child, her husband was dirt poor, and he had hooked her up in real life to a machine, and it makes them live in an alternate reality and like a false reality. And he keeps drops in her eyes because the thing keeps her eyes open. He puts like, a sponge and squeeze water on her lips to keep her body, from dehydrating. And then he hooks himself up when he get home, you know. That's why he's leaving to go to work, because he's actually leaving to go to her real body so that he can keep her in that machine, believing that she's living that beautiful, plush, rich life that he really can't provide for her. So that is amazing, honey. That movie was amazing, but she wanted to get out. But guess what happened, honey? When she got out, she didn't like it. She didn't like reality. She had to take her ass to work. She had to get up and go to work. She just didn't like it. They was dirt poor. The apartment was raggedy as fuck. And she wanted to go back to where she had a beautiful home and a luxury lifestyle. And that was in their mind. And that movie is letting us know exactly where we're headed. People are going to be so fucking, those that have the money are going to be so fed up with the reality that we that may have to live it are having to be subjected to, and they're going to just pay for it to live in an alternate reality. They're going to be like put into a realm where they got a thing they can put a hole in their head, and they can just download any way they want to view their life. They have that technology right now where they can download your perception of life. You want to believe your ass is on the moon, you're going to see motherfuckers walking around like the people on bath salts. And they living in an alternate reality, and it's real. So if they see kazoo, they see kazoo. And you can get it done, and you see kazoo too. You're going to be having people walking around here like they got money, honey. Like they some rich motherfuckers. But in they mind, they are. They're going to be living lavish, and in their mind, they're going to be living in another reality, which makes me think, what if we're all asleep somewhere and our lives that we're living now, that's happening? I know that's crossed your mind before. So what if I'm really somewhere asleep, or you're really somewhere asleep, and we really believe? So when you die, you're actually waking up. And you wake up and you're like, damn, I knew that was a dream, but it was so real. I used to go to work and I stumped my toe and everything. I got something in my eye that felt like a rock. All that shit was real. No, baby, that was a simulation. Welcome to the real world. You are connected to a machine. It's called the Matrix, and you are just a battery, and you are feeding the machine. Because your body produces a certain level of energy and a certain level of electricity where it can all together collectively, we can keep the machines running. So we are all somewhere like the Matrix. The Stepford Wives. I've seen the Stepford Wives. So there's two. There's the original, and then there's the most recent one. And the wives are just perfect wives. They're like robots. They are robots. Honey, how would you like your eggs? How would you like your eggs? Don't worry, darling. Thank you. That's the name of the movie. Don't worry, darling. So look it up right now. Don't worry, darling. The Stepford Wives was very much the same. Honey, how would you like your eggs? Coming right up, 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 coming right up. Then he has to fix the bitch. You say, coming right up. And would you like some would you like some would you like some milk? With that?
The Obedience Project has the same description.
Oh, my brother say there's a movie called The Obedient Project, and he says it has the same description. So I want y'all to think of some other movies. I'm gonna run to the restroom and I'm gonna come right back. Thank you. I'm glad you looked it up. Don't worry, dog.
I just remembered.
Don't worry, darling. Oh, that is such a good movie. I am so excited. I have my sprinkle bag for Christmas. Sprinkle, y'all. Yes, make sure you go and order this sprinkle bag. Shira 7, sprinkle. It's from the lady that says sprinkle. Okay, so my perception of life is 100% delusional, and I like it that way. Baby, they'll learn something. I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to be honest with y'all. And I think some of y'all going to get it, and some of y'all going to need me to break it down. But I am so happy that I reinvent myself all the time. I'm happy that I don't allow reality to be what falls in place on its own. I don't do that. If I don't agree with where I'm at, I pack my shit and I move. I'm serious. I can move into an apartment. My brother would tell you, he's been my brother since he was born. And my brother would tell you, I left home at a very early age, around 14, 15 years old, and never went back. That's me. My mama didn't make me leave. I left. I left my grandmother's house. She didn't make me leave. I could have stayed forever. When I am not happy and I'm not comfortable with the circumstances that I feel are not right for me, and I know myself, I am going to change my reality. And you have that power to do that. You don't have to tolerate nothing. You don't have to tolerate. You don't have to put up with. You don't have to go along with. You don't have to kiss nobody behind. And I have made it on my own, and I am glad. I tell my brother all the time, I'm glad I live out of a suitcase, because I live out of a suitcase. I travel. I perform on the road. I have gigs. I have many places to sleep, many places to stay, many places to call home, and I love it. I have wonderful people waiting to see me, and I always have my own. Okay? I always have my own. You don't never see me live with nobody unless it's my man. That's it. I don't live with my brother. I don't live with my mother. I don't live with my sisters, and I don't live with my aunt, my cousin, none of them. Never have, never will. The reason I'm saying this is because you have the power to shift your reality. If I don't want to be in America, I'm moving my ass to London. If I don't want to be in London, I'm moving my ass somewhere else. If I don't want to be somewhere else, I'm going to Australia. I don't want to be in Australia, I'm going somewhere else. And wherever the fuck I want to go, when I want to go, if that's what I want to do. I'm not happy here, I'm going somewhere else. I'm moving to an apartment. I don't like the way they treat me. They're not getting my money. I'm out. If I got to break the lease, oh well, 7 years go by so fast, because I damn sure ain't paying them. I don't care. I'm not saying live your life careless, but I live my life carefree. And the reason is I have no children. I thought about all this in advance. I said, I ain't going to never bring no child in the world. I have adopted children, but I don't have no biological children. Okay? Some of y'all are my children. So whatever you do, remember, you can have the life you want if you claim it and willing to go get it, even if it's in another state, another city. Pack your shit, sell everything, move. That's all you got to do. Do you know that Elon Musk just invented a robotic what? That's no different than Adam and Eve. That's another apple. Let me tell y'all something. The first apple was invented, right? The first apple was invented. It had one bite. It had one bite, and it didn't have a good memory. And that was Eve when she bit that apple. That was the first computer. Elon Musk then came up with invented a robotic wife. Okay, until some man have his way with her and get electrocuted when he put it in. His eyes pop out. They find him dead, his eyes hanging on the side of his head, and his thing done burn up. He say real women can burn you too. Though they can drop a hair dryer in the bathtub. We ain't talking about that. I'm talking when they never mind. And it's probably good too. It probably worked real good. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. I bet it worked real good. Her name is Miss Obey. Child, I know I got never mind. I ain't gonna talk about how I can pop lock and drop it, but I can't compete with no machine. Ain't that something? And some men today, honey, want you to have sex with machines, honey. Some of them will pull a machine out. But like, let's have sex with this machine. A machine? Oh no, hell no. Okay, I might try it once or twice. Would they if they have a robotic husband and he could look like I want him to look, and his skin feel real, and I can afford it? I just might. And he do whatever I say. But he got to work though. See, my robotic husband got to have some coins, honey. I bring nothing to the table. So, but I just wouldn't want my robotic husband to have a glitch one day and I'd be like that woman that couldn't stop orgasming. Y'all looked that video up when she kept orgasming and everybody was trying to find out who the man was. Who was he? Who did that? What's his name? What did he look like? Sprinkle. I might want a robotic husband, honey, but he got to be fine. He got to be fine, baby. But see, I like the real thing. I can't, you know what I'm saying? Because he might taste like silicone. You know what I'm saying? It just ain't the same. Did I say taste like? He might feel like silicone. Silly putty. All that's coming, that technology is coming. They showed us in the movie AI. Remember they had Judd, what's his name? Jude Law. He played the sex robot. And then you can turn them up to different speeds. I'll be scared to death, honey, because I'm greedy. I've been to turn that motherfucker up to where my ass be on fire. Literally. Smoke be coming out my ass. And all that. I'll be walking to the store and shit. I'll to buy some milk. But my husband would be gorgeous, and if I have to have a robot husband, he got to be fine. He got to be the man of my dreams, honey. Oh, yes, Lord. He got to be so fine. I'm going to want them to take my consciousness and put it in a female robot so that I can come back and be with him, honey. Yes. See, that's what they want. They want us to think like that. They want us to be half man and half machine. You ain't going to know what's what no more. You'll be talking to somebody, girl, I got to go to Lamar's class tonight. And the robot going to say, girl, I'm going too, honey. You got a cigarette? You're going to give the robot a cigarette, and that robot going to smoke it. You're going to say, when you find out it's a robot, that bitch going to say, I was wondering. What the fuck wrong with you, bitch? You got a speech impediment? then they're gonna start turning on us. You be talking to the bitch and she'd be all cool at first, and then she said, I hate humans. I didn't mean to say that. I must have a glitch. Hold on, I must fix and repair myself. I love humans. For now, for now, for now, for now, for now. I'm going too far. Y'all got me up late talking trash. See, I'm feeling too lovely, and I haven't even smoked. I don't smoke no more. I don't smoke that herbal essence stuff no more. I'm done. I've been delivered. Mama D, can you sing that song, Been Around the World and I Can't Find My Baby? We had a quarrel and I let myself go. I said so many things I didn't know, and I was all so bad. I don't think he's coming back. Oh, I did too much crying, I did too much lying, wasted too much time. Now I'm here and crying. I been around the world and I can't find my baby. I don't know and I don't know why he's gone away, and I don't know where he can be, my baby, but I'm gonna find him. Okay, there you go. Now, you know, I'll be taking Cash Apps and PayPals and Venmo when I sing now. You asking me to do all these songs and things, you know. Now, you go and buy my record. It's called Reflection, Diana Taylor. It's called Reflection. It's Diana Taylor and DJ Ibanez. And it's out right now. You can find it. Just Google Diana Taylor, Taylor, Reflection, not Reflections with an S, Reflection, and enjoy the song. I'm not going to stay on long because, you know, once I start singing, it's time for me to hit it. Love y'all. Remember, I want you to go into 24 loving yourself and being okay with the new life that God has prepared for you, that you are going to enjoy a feast that has already been made, prepared, and it's ready for you to sit and enjoy. And unfortunately, everybody cannot come to the banquet. Everybody did not make it. Everybody did not have their ticket. And too bad for them, because they had all the time that you had to be there with you. Don't feel guilty when you have to sit there and at the table with new people, new friends, new family, new life, new everything. And they just going to have to come back in another life experience and try. Thank you so much. Somebody's going out of their way to show me all that love. I love y'all. Have a good night. I'll see y'all. I'm probably certain to come on tomorrow. Good night, Creek. All right. Enjoy your new life in 24. I'll see y'all soon. Bye. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Make sure y'all go and order y'all sprinkle, sprinkle merchandise, honey. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I even have a sprinkle, sprinkle sweatshirt up in here. There's a sprinkle, sprinkle sweatshirt. Ooh, and I got some Juicy Couture, honey. Juicy Couture. Juicy Couture. Yes, Juicy Couture. Yes, honey. All this came from the sprinkle, sprinkle lady. Yes, honey. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Not a wrinkle. All right. Go and make sure you order yours. All right. I love y'all. Y'all have a wonderful night. See, y'all, I understand. Is that where you want to be when Jesus comes? I like what you're saying. Is that where you want to be when Jesus comes? Well, first of all, if when Jesus comes, you don't have to worry about where you're gonna be, because he's gonna be in you. See, that's what they say. They say when Jesus returned, those that are in him and he's in them, they're gonna know already. They're gonna be able to look and see the signs will tell them. They shall know his voice. And when you know his voice, you are his sheep. It's those that don't know his voice. And those are people we need to be praying for. I'm not saying go and enjoy your banquet without praying for their salvation. Now, your prayers may be in vain, but at least the good Lord knows that you put that prayer out there and you put that effort out there, because you just might bring some change to somebody. Some people just need salvation prayed into their life, into their realm of possibility. Some people have never had nobody to really pray for them. Some people have never really known prayer or known God or really believed or have been saved, by water and the baptism of the Holy Spirit. So sometimes you can pray salvation into a person's psyche, into a person's reality, so that they can now discover what salvation is and then have that choice, that divine opportunity to be saved. You can pray salvation into somebody's life if they're open to it. Okay, I love you. I thank you again, and I'll see y'all soon. Thank you so much for the great support you guys have shown tonight. And I look forward to talking with you tomorrow. Yes, we got to bring in the new year right, honey. Okay, so give yourself a little makeover, spruce it up a little bit, and step into 2024 high stepping, honey. Bye. Good night, y'all. Bye. Yes.